Oh, hey guys, YouTube demonetized my video 2 times in a row. I had to delete it and I absolutely wasted an entire day of filming, recording and editing for nothing! Feels good to be a YouTuber. So I asked you guys a couple of days ago to spam which game you'd rather see me play, VEG2 or CK2, and it turns out CK2 was definitely the favorite, so I'll be making a video on that pretty soon, although it's gonna be a little bit like over a week or two, because I really need to like learn how to play the game and think of something pretty interesting to do. But in the meantime, I can actually put out another video in between them, probably, between either Victoria 2 or Mountain Blade. Now, which one I actually play is up to you guys in the comments once again, so feel free to spam wild, spam free, spam like your life depends on it, on whether or not I play Vic 2 or Mountain Blade. Of course, once again, 20k likes, and I'll do March of the Eagles again. That's always going to be an option. Oh, and lastly, there's actually a sale on my merch right now, so if you're fed up of my videos going up and down all the time and you want to actually support me as a creator on YouTube, go ahead and buy some merch. They are all on sale right now if you want to pick yourself up something. So go down, check something out, I don't know, send me a picture on Twitter. So in this scenario, we're actually going to be playing as Germany and actually sticking to the Treaty of Versailles, which had a lot of very unfair stipulations on Germany that we're gonna work around, basically. I've gone ahead and decided some rules straight away that I think are realistic, because obviously as time went on, Germany of course would have adapted the Treaty of Versailles, but they wouldn't outright destroy it. So any stipulations that Germany has already broken of the Treaty of Versailles, such as conscripting, which wasn't allowed, or going over the 100k manpower, I'm not going to change that. I am going to delete tanks though, as I think that's fair enough to like take them out. Same with the Air Force. I'm not going to deploy any air whatsoever unless someone's at war with me, of course, because then it makes sense. Battleships, I don't think we need to worry about. Germany was limited to 6 battleships only, but I think we're gonna have a nice, peaceful game. Now, they said no troops in the Rhineland, but nobody said anything about not putting troops around the Rhineland. Fuck you, France. And of course, it makes sense that we're not doing the MEFO bills, because we are a nice, happy, peaceful Hitler who doesn't want any war whatsoever. He just wants all the German people to be happy and unified. Lebensraum. Oh no, those dastardly Japanese bastards have gone ahead and started a war on China. This is completely unjustified, Hirohito. You can't just go around declaring war. I'd even go so far to write an angry letter to the League of Nations, but one of the stipulations of the Treaty of Versailles is that Germany wasn't allowed to join. How did this nationalistic movement manage to usurp the public opinion into thinking that Treaty of Versailles was unfair? It was completely fair. Was there anything in the Treaty of Versailles about making alliances with Hungary? There probably was, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say this is some sort of defensive pact. Calling upon the bonds forged in the Great of France because of full lines and signing unspecified threats against the stability of Europe. What? All I've done is put troops around the Rhineland. I haven't even remilitarized it, you French baguette fucks. Is there anything in the Treaty of Versailles specifically mentioning whether or not I'm allowed to integrate the war economies of Hungary and Romania and make them my puppet? No? On we go! Japan proposes the Tripartite Pact. Now, Japan, you are a warmongering bastard, alright? If you weren't at war with all of China, I'd say, oh, they're not at war with all of China. They lost. Okay then, Tripartite on. It's 1940 and there's 6% world tension. I can't believe that Italy is able to invade Greece in 1940 because the world tension's so low they can actually just get away with it. Nice one, Mussolini. Well, this is what I imagined would happen. The Soviets are going to take out Poland. I'm not going to get any of it, and then I'm going to have a communist superpower on my border when I have 24 divisions. Realistically, at this point, I think the Allies would probably be like, yeah, Germany, you should probably build a few more troops before the Soviets take over, but that's not good enough for me, alright? Okay, so the Free American Empire declared war on Chile, and I think there definitely wasn't anything in the Treaty of Versailles about boosting fascism across the globe and turning the greatest superpower that ever lived into a fascist authoritarian leader. Oh, we're getting some tension in the world now as the Free American Empire is actually heating up the world. Chile actually joined Japan's faction because Japan declared war on the Philippines. Despite the fact they got absolutely fucked in China, they think, hey, why not try America after that? Oh, Hungary wants to split Czechoslovakia. Now, there's only the Sudetenland I can take from Czechoslovakia, so I think there's no problem saying that we'll give them a little bit of summon. That I was not expecting. I think I might have shot myself in the foot a little here because I turned Britain fascist and now everyone's joining their faction. Except Yugoslavia, who joined my faction for whatever fucking reason. Oh my god, I just saw Spain. Nationalist Spain joined the Allies. Ah, fuck. Oh, well, the Soviets are justifying on Japan, but because I've got them guaranteed in our Tripartite Pact, it does mean that technically that is a justification on me because I can't get out that war. Which means it's time to deploy the German Defense Force of 18 infantry divisions, no tanks and no air support. Oh shit, the Soviets did the Southern Thrust, which means they're now at war with the Allies because they all joined the fucking alliance. Well, that does technically mean, though, that all the major powers that aren't in my faction are now at war, which means one thing and one thing only. It's time to sneak back into the Rhineland. Again, they should have probably written something in this Treaty of Versailles about not letting Germany actually do coups in other nations. But, you know, no one read it, so it's, you know, just basically free Lebens round. So, of course, the Anschluss has been completed because we are now over 30% tension and all the majors are at war. And, I don't know entirely how great that was actually going to be for us, but it's better than nothing at this point. And Sudetenland has been re-added, but I'm not allowed to take the rest of Czechoslovakia, just Slovakia, which I can give to Hungary. There we go, we'll just honour the promise to Hungary, and this is going to be a bit weird. Now there's just going to be like a random Czech Republic that's just, it looks really depressing, but it's just how it is. Oh shit, now the Soviets are justifying on Romania, and I think we all know what that means. Well, it's wartime. I haven't deployed any tanks yet because I was going to wait a little bit longer, and I've only got infantry, so this is going to be more of a defensive war, but we'll see how it goes. I am just going to go ahead and steal all of Romania's troops, though, because they need to stop fucking pushing. Ah, that's right, Soviets. You can't get past my impenetrable fort line on the river. Go fuck yourself. Great, I'm holding the defensive line of all of Europe here, and then Sweden just decides to go ahead and naval invade Königsberg and try to steal my fucking land. Nice one, Sweden. Well, we've grinded the Soviets down quite a fucking bit, and now it's time for the counter push, and it's not as easy as it is when you have tanks by the looks. Ah, Hungary, Romania, Italy, Germany, all bonding together to kick the Soviets back out of Europe. Oh yeah, also New Zealand. New Zealand's here too. New Zealand. I can't tell if this is incompetence or not, but Italy navally invaded Vladivostok, which is both needed but also a bit weird at the same time. Ah, okay, yeah. Britain declared war on Belgium, and then they joined the Commonwealth. Just normal hoi 4 things. Well, I was finally decided to build some tanks because the world tension's quite high, and guess we'll test them out on the Belgians. Not entirely sure what I should do for the peace deal, but I know for one, I've got to leave Poland a little bit of land. There you go, Poland's knife safe and protected from the Soviets because they don't exist anymore. So the Allies have been at war with Japan for a very long time now, and they've only just navally invaded. Oh my fucking god. New Zealand and Australia are both taking out Japan simultaneously. Bit later on now, and I noticed I could invite Sweden to my faction even though they were in Britain's faction, and then I clocked on to something else. Britain went communist! I like how in a world where Britain illegally invaded Belgium, they're justifying on me. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go as well as they thought it was gonna go. Yeah, when Italy's invading you, definitely not as well as you'd thought it'd be. I think this is the one game I've ever done where my allies have actually been competent. They've invaded Canada. Yeah. Fuck you and your Treaty of Versailles. See, that was a pretty fun game. At the end, it was basically just a normal game, though. It just took a lot longer to get there, of course. You could make this a bit harder by following the Treaty of Versailles completely and not breaking it at all, but I thought, realistically, I imagine the Germans probably would have been allowed to build an army more than 100,000 men. given the fact the rest of the world was at war. But of course, if you really wanted to go ahead and try it, you could go ahead and actually stick all the way through the Treaty of Versailles, but I imagine it'd be pretty damn boring, because you can't even go do most of your focus tree, because obviously you get stuck at the Anschluss of Austria. But as usual, leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you like this Hoi 4 video and you want to see some more. And of course, there is a sale on my merch in the link in the description. Feel free to go there, pick yourself up some goodies while it lasts, and I hopefully will get some more new stuff in over summer. But until next time, guys, don't illegally invade Belgium, please.